Hi, Patrick here from Cheetah Review, and it is day 3 of our 31 days of Halloween. Yes, I've actually made it to the third day. I'm pretty happy about that. Most of these times, these type of follows, I'm already dead and over with by the second one. But, uh, but me and the Cheetah, we are here. We are here to talk about our third film of the month, and after watching She Who Must Burn, we decided we needed to dial it back a little bit. So we went to our big stash in the spare bedroom here, and we grabbed not only a fun movie, but also from one of my favorite film distributions, Dark Skies. And we watched The Witch File. So, The Witch File is a 2018 movie. It was released in 2018. It was actually shot in 2016. It was written by Kyle Rankin and Larry Blomeyer and directed by Kyle Rankin. Um, and it has a wonderful cast of young talent. This was a fun movie. I got to tell you right now. I was expecting it's a little bit of The Craft, the teenage witch movie, but with the added element of a lost footage angle on it too. And I know you're thinking, teen witch movies and found footage films. I don't know. Trust me, this is worth your time taking a peek at. Um, it's not violent or anything else. In fact, I would dare say it's PG-13 for sure. And if you got rid of the couple of bad words that they threw in there to spice it up a little bit, you could actually say it could be PG, actually. Um, and what I really liked about it was the stories was really cool. It's a little bit of the craft, sort of meets a little bit of Chronicle actually. That sort of angle too. Um, Five teenage girls from all sorts of backgrounds meeting at detention. This was made before the Craft Legacy. Just want you to know this. This is before Craft Legacy. So any comparisons to the Craft Legacy, how they got together in the second movie, probably comes from this movie more than Craft Legacy. They probably borrowed from this, probably. So it has the same angle of how the girls meet. Five girls from all parts of life. You had the regular Breakfast Club. The jock, the rich, the outcast, the goth girl. The nerdy girl. And of course, just like in the Craft and Craft Legacy, there's four white girls and one black girl. Um, you know, got to follow that down to the line. I didn't really particularly care for that. I wish they actually would have went a little different with that because that part of it seemed really sort of typecast. So that's a minor quibble, but it is a legitimate quibble for me. Um, but I love the cast. The cast was outstanding. Um, Holly Taylor, who is a veteran actress, who was on The Americans for 6 years. She is our lead. We see everything through her. She plays Claire, uh, uh, a really talented actress named Adrienne Rose White. She plays Greta. She's the jock of the group. Tara Robinson is the home girl who wants to marry her high school sweetheart. That's MJ, and she's played by Tara Robinson. And then we have the outcast. Then we have the rich girl who is snooty and arrogant and all that. But we really find out she's really not quite as she appears to be. And that is played by a young lady named Alice Zilkowski. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry, Alice. And of course, our main girl who played the other main girl who played the goth girl is Britt Flatmo, who plays Jules. The cast is super, like I said, super talented. All really good. The story's simple. Five girls meet at detention. One discovers they have witchcraft powers. Jules displays of power. She takes the other four down to do a ritual. They're all bonded in a coven, and they each have powers. And for a while, everything is all hunky-dory. They go on shopping sprees. They get out of class. They pass classes that they had no business passing. Um, Things seem to be going really, really well. And they find out that the powers are don't always have to be harnessed by just by the five of them being together. They can harness them by being separate. But then they notice that things are starting to go a little sideways with them. For every time they use their powers, they're getting sicker, and so they need to figure out what's going. Either they need to stop using their magic until they can figure out what's going on. But after there's a falling out with one of them, it looks like one of them has decided to go to war against the other four. Um, so the story is basically the other four have to come together and figure out how to not only find the rogue witch, but to stop her, and that's going to be harder than what it appears to be. I like this movie. I did. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think it was well written. The first hour is really cool. The found footage angle really works strong for the movie for the first hour. It's low budget, but they do the very best with what they got with their budget. I mean, they pull some pretty impressive effects off. A lot of more practical effects, and they didn't use CGI. They were, except for some of you obviously know when there's some CGI there, but for most of it though, they used practical effects. The ending, the last half hour where they had the big showdown, oh, I wish Rankin could have had an extra 100,000. He could have really made the last half hour really sparkle, but budget constraints really hurt it here, and yeah, and it's no fault of theirs, but you know what? By this time, you're so vested in the movie, you're really not going to notice it. You're going to be enjoying it, and this is a perfect movie. Discovered new talent, which we really liked, which we were really we thought it was really fun to watch to see the new faces. There's some veteran help in here too. Valerie Mahaffey plays Claire's mother. She's a veteran actress, and of course Paget Brewster. She plays Detective Strauss, who knows more about the mystery than what she's letting on. Now, you might remember Paget Brewster. She played for she played for a very long time on Criminal Minds, where she played Emily Prentice. So for her to come down here and do this movie, it's really cool, actually. And Valerie McAfee did the same thing. She happened to be there in town, and I think her daughter was doing it. The daughter was part of the production, and an actress they had hired to play Claire's mom. She got the dates mixed up, and then she tried to come in, and it just wasn't working out. So Rankin actually called Valerie Mahaffey and had her come down and do a small but important role. For as far as this being a teen girls movie, yeah, it is. But you know what? As a fanboy, as someone who likes these types of movies, guys can get into this too. This is a fun movie. Highly recommended, and it definitely fits the 31 Days of Halloween. Like I said, it's PG probably, honestly, but it was a lot of fun, and I like Dark Sky, so I went with it. All right, so that's day 3 of 31 Days of Halloween. If you liked what you heard, please feel free to drop a comment down below. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you think of our movie. We got 3 down, 28 more to go. Hit the notification button. Let us know, and I'll let you know when we post day 4. And yeah, we'll talk at you soon. Until the next one. Peace. And we will see you tonight on the midnight hour at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Hobbs Horrors Channel. I'll leave the information in the description box. Peace.